One slide can make or break a $250,000 seed round. Believe me, I know. Here are the 3 slides that investors absolutely cannot ignore. Hey everyone, I'm Alex. I've been in the fundraising trenches for years. I've successfully raised 3 seed rounds for my own startups, and I've even walked away from 2 that just weren't the right fit. In this video, I am going to pull back the curtain and share the 3 critical pitch deck elements that have consistently opened doors for me. I'm not just talking theory here. Lines give you the exact wording and strategy I used to close my very first $150,000 check. By the end of this, you'll have a clear, actionable playbook to make your pitch deck undeniable. So, if you're serious about getting funded, stick around. This is the stuff they don't teach you in business school. All right, let's dive into the first slide, which I call the Problem-Pain-Quantified slide. This is your opening hook after your title slide. You have about 10 seconds to make an investor lean in, and this is how you do it. Your goal here isn't just to state a problem. It's to make the investor feel the pain of that problem. Forget vague statements like managing invoices is hard. Be specific. Start with a single, vivid sentence that paints a picture. For example, for my first company, we started with, every month, thousands of small business owners lose a full weekend to reconciling invoices, a task that costs them not just money, but time with their families. See how that's different? It's emotional, it's relatable, but emotion isn't enough. You have to immediately back it up with cold, hard data. This is the quantified part. This is where you show you've done your homework and the problem is big enough to build a venture-scale business around. Your data point needs to be shocking and memorable. Something like, this isn't just a headache, it's a massive financial drain. 30% of small and medium-sized businesses waste a collective $12 billion annually on manual invoicing errors and delays. The key is to find a statistic that represents a huge market opportunity. It tells investors that solving this problem isn't a niche hobby, it's a billion-dollar opportunity. Now, to seal the deal on this slide, you need a single, high-impact graphic. Don't clutter the slide with text. The human brain processes images 60,000 times faster than text. Use a visual that makes the problem undeniable at a glance. A heat map showing where the most time is wasted, a stark bar chart comparing manual versus automated costs, or a simple pie chart showing the massive market share of inefficiency. For our invoicing startup, we used a simple bar chart. One bar was a tiny sliver labeled cost of automation software. The other was a massive, towering bar labeled annual cost of manual invoicing errors and wasted hours. The visual contrast was so stark, the investor immediately understood the scale of the problem without me saying another word. Remember, 1 sentence for pain, 1 data point to quantify, 1 graphic to make it real. That's the trifecta for a killer problem slide. Next up, slide number 2, and it's a powerful one to punch. I call the solution traction double tap. You've just made them feel the pain of the problem. Now, you immediately show them the relief. This isn't the time for a long, boring explanation of your tech stack. It's about showing, not just telling. The most effective way to do this is with a quick demo screenshot or, even better, an animated GIF of your product in action. The visual should directly address the pain point you just established. If the pain was wasted weekends, show a screen where a month's worth of invoices are reconciled in 3 clicks. The visual should scream simplicity and efficiency. But a cool product isn't enough. Investors have seen thousands of cool products that went nowhere. The second part of this double tap is immediate proof that people want your solution. This is your traction. Right next to your product screenshot, you hit them with your most impressive metrics, and you have to keep it incredibly concise. Investors are scanners, not readers. Use no more than 3 bullet points. What do you put in these bullets? Your absolute best proof of demand. This could be your number of active users, your month-over-month growth percentage, any early revenue you've generated, or the results from a successful pilot program. For my first seed round, our slide showed a GIF of our software auto-importing and categorizing invoices. Right beside it, our 3 bullet points were 1,200 beta signups in our first month, 35% week-over-week user growth, and pilot with 20 local businesses showed an average of 8 hours saved per month. Each point is specific, measurable, and directly proves that our solution isn't just a good idea, it's a product people are already using and loving. This combination of a visual wow with hard data on adoption is what separates you from the dreamers. It tells investors that the train is already leaving the station and they need to get on board. Now for the third and final slide we're covering today, the one that speaks directly to the investor's wallet, the unit economics win slide. You've shown them the problem, you've shown them your solution has traction, and now you need to show them how this becomes a profitable, scalable business. This is where you prove you understand the mechanics of your business model. Don't be intimidated by the numbers, it's all about clarity and presentation. The best way to do this is with a clean, simple table. No fancy graphs, just the numbers. Your table should feature 3 key metrics. First, your lifetime value to customer acquisition cost ratio, or LTV to CAC. This shows how much a customer is worth to you over time compared to what it costs to get them. A ratio of 3 to 1 or higher is generally considered strong. Second, your gross margin. This shows the profitability of each sale. And third, your payback period, which is how long it takes to earn back the money you spent to acquire a customer. These 3 metrics, presented clearly, give a complete snapshot of your business's health and potential, but numbers in a table can be dry. You need to wrap them in a compelling, one-sentence narrative. This sentence is your mic drop moment for the slide. It connects the numbers to the bigger vision of a scalable business. After presenting our table, our narrative was simple. With a 5-month payback period and an LTV to CAC ratio of 6 to 1, we can aggressively reinvest in growth and scale to $1 million in annual recurring revenue within 18 months. This single sentence tells the investor that you're not just tracking metrics. You have a plan to use those strong economics to build a massive company. It shows you're thinking like a CEO. This slide transforms your pitch from a cool project into a serious investment opportunity. It's the ultimate proof that you can turn their capital into a significant return. So there you have it, the Problem-Pain-Quantified slide to establish the need, the solution traction double tap to prove your answer works, and the unit economics win slide to show how you'll make money. These 3 slides form the core of a pitch deck that gets investors excited and gets you funded. They tell a complete story, from a massive problem to a scalable, profitable business. Master these, and you'll be miles ahead of the competition. If you're ready to upgrade your deck and really nail your pitch, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click the notification bell for more fundraising hacks just like this.